May you live all the days of your life. Quote of the day. Happy Friday. Let's get right to Chainlink. We're going to do Chainlink Friday. Pretty much every Friday we do Chainlink, so why not this one? Let's look at the bigger picture, right? We've been focusing in the last couple videos on the smaller picture and looking at what we're going to do in the next several days. Now let's look at the bigger one. We're zoomed out here, right? We're looking at the 21 week and the yellow line. We haven't closed above that in a hot minute. And by hot minute, I mean a damn year. We're going all the way back to January of 2022 since the last time we've closed it. We're on the verge of doing it this very week. 2 days, 8 hours. Let's see if we can pull it off. There's also some big things going on the Gaussian channel, so we're going to look at that as well. But let's look at the facts of the facts, right? We're making lower highs. There's a high, there's a lower high, there's a lower high. So far, lower high. So step one, let's take that out. Where did that close? 744. Let's take out 744. 745, I'll take it, right? I'd love to close, decisively above it. Over $8 would be, A-okay with me. But let's not be too greedy, right? Chainlink's going more sideways than anything, but still in a downtrend. How can we break it? Well, we can start to attempt to break it by taking out that high. That's how you start. Does that mean if we take out that high, we've reversed the downtrend? No. How can we be so sure? Well, if we go back down after we take out this high, we need to put in a higher low. The low is right there, 538. So if we come back down and we take out, we say we go to $8, right? Then we move back down. Bitcoin goes back down. Chainlink's going to get dragged down with it. Then we put in a high, let's say it's 630. And then we move back up again. Now we've confirmed that downtrend is broken. You've set a higher high and a higher low, right? So excellent signs to be watching for there. Could we do it? Of course. Could we not do it? Of course, right? We're still making lower lows as well, right? Here's a low, lower low in the red, right? And if you need, clear cut, right? Just look at it there. Put on closing prices. That's only updates for the closes. There's their week, lower, and so far, right? We're close. We got to do it. 744. Be there. All right. Let's fingers crossed there. Now let's look at the Gaussian channel on the weekly, and then we'll flip to the daily, right? We're not even close to getting inside the weekly Gaussian channel. Last time we were there is our March rally, but the 5-day is really the secret sauce on this one. When's the last time we've closed inside the Gaussian channel on a 5-day? I'm glad you asked. We got to go all the way back. You guessed it, about a year ago. Last January, February was when we did that, right as we turned red, right? Big warning sign when you turn the 5-day Gaussian from green to red. And here's our fall down. And here we are again. And just, about 5 days ago, right? Last candle, right? These are 5-day candles, right? We closed our first candle inside the Gaussian channel for the first time in, almost a year again. So we're working on candle 2 now. That would be a great sign. You can see we attempted back in late November, early in November, I should say, but rapid sell-offs, right? Downwards pressure pulling, lots of people selling here. So as long as Bitcoin can remain relatively calm and not kick the bucket, because we all know that, when Bitcoin tries to fool around and go down, Chainlink is the first to, tap out, right? So we need Bitcoin to remain calm. And I think Chainlink is on the verge of doing, some bigger moves to the upside based on that fact. We're doing things that we haven't done in, upwards of a year on, a couple different charts here. So if we move to the upside, take out this high, right? Our next high would be set on that. Let's remove the Gaussian channel because it takes up a little space there. And really our next big step to overcome is just over $9, right? We've made several wick attempts on the weekly chart here. So I would go right in that area. And if we could really just, mindset of $10, that would be good juju, if that's a word. So let's set our sights on that. Step 1, take out the high, 745. Step 2, let's take out the $10 area, and then we can, get some momentum, set our sights on the 200 week, just at 1250, and maybe good things will happen. So looking at our indicators on the weekly, what I like, let's actually go to the weekly, Chase. How about that? The weekly, the RSI, we're attempting to get back above 50, right? Tend to be more bullish above 50. We haven't seen that since, you guessed it, over a year. January 3rd, the first week of January 2022 was the last time we had any kind of strength, and that was really just a kind of a relief bounce. Some real strength, right, was the last bull market started right? We were under here, bear market, and then we started to work our way out of it, even in the bear market, and then we saw our explosive moves. But, we need to get back up there to really get some more, strength back into the price. We're getting some momentum, so stochastics looking good, right? Cranked out here. We need to get the red up here and then hold, not just give it back immediately. This will be okay, right? Holding it up here. As soon as you break back in here with the red, your momentum is failing. So that's kind of what the stochastics for. The MFI, the money flow index, trying to reverse trend here, right? We took out this high. We're trying to gain back. I'd love to come back and take out 65. That, MFI has volume also calculated in it, so it's another good one. The ADX and DI is fighting a battle here right now. The ADX is very weak, so I wouldn't put too much into this just yet. How about anything else? The Fisher transform is a big one. We're gaining momentum, right? You want to wait for these to trigger buy, right, when the blue crosses, or trigger sell, right, when it crosses down. On the weekly is really pretty good time frame to be using this. Chainlink's even sketchy to use this because look at all the indecisiveness out of this. That's why you want to wait until they're running parallel. See how they run parallel here versus just trying to jump the gun too soon. You want to be patient with this. So the first time we could have gotten this parallel signal, right? We got the trigger buy on a couple weeks ago, but really just last week, right? We got the weekly trigger long running the parallel tracks up. So we're looking good. Next site, get it back above 0 here, right? Really, it's pretty weak until you can get above that, just kind of like the RSI. But we need to get back above this kind of level, right? You can work support and resistance on pretty much anything, any chart you have. So that's kind of the moment where Chainlink will likely cause some bigger stirs to the upside price movement. Maybe it takes getting above that $9-10 area for us to do that. And if we do, we'll have some breathing room. People will be awake again on Chainlink, right? So that is what I got for you today for Chainlink. Hopefully you liked it. If you did, give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and subscribe to Patreon and our private Telegram chat if you want more content. Car of the day is a concept Lamborghini Terzo Millennio in the world's best Italian accent. Or worst, whatever you pick. Concept car, not really real yet, but looks pretty slick, Rick. Maybe that's like a combine wind turbine thing. We'll go with that. I'll see you on the next video. Hopefully you liked it. Have a great weekend. I'll see you real soon.